We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll only get down to around the 42. On play action, Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Allen to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Jamal Hill there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down. So just a lone. 3rd and a yard. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Allen working from the pistol. Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
56.
Allen on 3rd down. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they...
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. Inside the 40. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Give him 14 on that play, 1 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. First down and more. He's inside the 35. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Bills are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Once again, it's Walker. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On the handoff, this is Walker. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Now, Ritter to throw on second down. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Seattle. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Out. 56, 56.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. Now Ritter on first down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On first and 10, it's Ritter. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On second down, it's Ritter. And that one incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate
in. This fielded inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way home. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Stop. Look out.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Middle. Regular. Look out.
Here's Allen to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Middle. 5 wide. What's that?
Again, it's Allen to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On third down, it's Allen. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Second and 11. Here's Ritter to throw. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They face second down and 7. Back to throw, Ritter. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Third and 9. From the gun, it's Ritter. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Bills will have great field position right around midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's 1st and 10.
Alert!
They send a receiver in motion left.
That's it.
On 1st down, it's Allen. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bills.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Nice way to start.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Ritter. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. RPO, the quick hit to Smith and Jigba. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run with Walker. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll motion over Metcalf. And he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Receiver in motion, headed left. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point is up and through. And the Bills extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Now Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll send him over to the left. On 2nd down, Ritter. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Near the sideline and caught by Metcalf.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll run here with Walker. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And the Bills will have great field position right around midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Allen working from the pistol. Open man downfield is Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Off 52.
Now a run on 1st down. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
56, 56. Gun. Look out.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Allen will throw. He's got it at about the 8. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of opening.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 69.
Here's Ritter. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. They'll come up now for second down.
Go, Lee. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Look out.
His drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort and come away with the victory.